Cool. Alright, let's try this version. I'm gonna play at least 2 matches, then see how I feel. Was I supposed to open a chest for someone? B-Raj. Opening a chest for B-Raj real quick. You're a little bit late. B-Raj, this chest is for you. Would you suggest a grinding station? Sunken Ruins and Copy Enchantment. This used to be a classic of fairies, and this is a card from Rav. Alright, let me put those into place. Sunken Ruins. This other one. Copy Enchantment. Do I keep? Probably I'm supposed to keep. It's a little bit, I don't know how to put it. I want preordain keep. Oh, Mirrodin Besiege beats that too, yeah. Because you use the other mode on it. Is this Scapeshift again? Probably is Scapeshift again. Like Heath. Yeah, I'm holding the Bauble. I mean, should I keep another Bauble? Seems like the answer is no, right? I definitely don't want the planes. But the Bauble also seems pretty not good. Really? Alright. I'm not sure about that actually, but yeah, that's what I was thinking, Crasha. I think I'm not actually sure I was supposed to keep that second Bauble, but whatever. Just don't want to draw that, but I also want to play the Wishing Well this turn. How about Nexus of Fate? Oh, I should change the stream title, shouldn't I? Yeah, Quad EE is stock, as far as I can tell. Or I think all of the lists I saw have it. This is not looking good. It looks like I'm probably dead, but... So you go side, Bauble, Bauble. Hope to not... I guess literal Scapeshift doesn't kill me next turn, so I have another turn after that. Yeah, I can buy that. That sucks. Alright, Probably cashing in both of these baubles at their end step or whatever. Alright, so they might have the scape shift, but I am at 19. I think I'm supposed to just crack both. Because I just need to take maximum looks for all my stuff, right? I guess hypothetically they could not have it because they mulled to 6, but... How about 3 lands in a row? It's not great. I could sack both my Thopterist to draw a card. Yeah, probably. I know they're drawing an Explorer, so I know their top card's not Scape Shift, but... Is that good news? That seems really unlikely to be good enough, but... I guess if they don't have the shift right now, it might be good enough. I scried 2 bad cards to the bottom, so if you crack a fetch... Oh, I think I was supposed to just main phase that, right? Okay, this is better. I was supposed to main phase the activation. Because if I draw zeros, I just want to make psi tokens. Hello. Nah, I just want to crack this as an inspiration. I'll let them shoot one of my tokens. That's fine. So what does a winning game look like for me from here? Is the question. Might start there, I guess. I know I have 2 bad cards on the bottom, so I really don't want to crack the fetches if possible. Ooh, that might be good. So how do I want to do this? What is the correct sequence here? I guess is now what I'm asking. Urza puts me down. So I'll have... Alright, I guess I play Urza. Make the construct. Play Mox Amber. Sack Thopter. Star to Psi. Alright, sounds good. I guess I Chalice for 0, activate Urza. But now I should just thin a land out of my deck because I'm basically dead to shift no matter what. Like, activating Urza shuffles your deck too. So I think I'm just going to thin a land out of my deck now. Possibly. Well, they have enough lands that Escape Shift would be lethal anyways, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. I kind of... I'm not sure that part's relevant. Could still draw PO. One, two, three, four, five. Do I go again? I think I go again as well. That sucks. One, two, three, four. Oh, I should have sacked it just Sai. Yeah, that's probably right. Well, float 2, sacrifice explosives and chalice to draw a card. Right, that's what I was thinking. Laban to PO wins then, right? Oh, tap that. No, I would not have enough, actually. Alright. Oh, also I can't cast the leap. Yeah, never mind. That was kind of wild that we started with basically nothing. If they attack with Titan... That's not good. Wait. What's going on? Are they just killing my Urza? Okay, that's a good sign. Shouldn't they attack, get 2 Valakits, then kill my... Yeah, I was just working it out. Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead does not matter. So I should chump block with Sai, I guess. Oh, do I still have lethal? It's supposed to be 16. A single land only deals me 3? Wait, how does a land kill me anyways? Right, I just go to 12, they only have 1 card. If it's Scape Shift, I'm already dead anyways, so it doesn't do anything to block. Oh, keep snow lands up. You're right. I can fetch 1 more snow land, actually. Should I thin? Not sure. Alright, I'll thin then. Oops. Oh, you're right. Look, I'm learning. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, yep. I should do that. I'll tap these 2 Thopters, sack them to draw a card. That makes more sense. What Wellspring? I don't have a Wellspring. How? One, two. That should be lethal, I think. Yo, what's up, Tagoras? This should be like ultra mega lethal, I guess. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, tap baubles for mana as well, yeah. Holding control. This is vintage style. Alright, there we go. Holy cow, I have so many cards in my hand. Does it matter what I do? Not convinced it matters. No, I don't do that. Alright. Seems like I probably want Disdainful Stroke. I don't think fog even matters. Because I would just probably draw until I hit Paradox or Nexus of Fate or whatever. Alright, so what am I allowed to take out in this matchup? I don't think I want Teferi. Doesn't seem good. It seems like I should not side in much. I should just have 2 strokes in my deck and call it a day. So what am I allowed to take out then is the question. Should I side out 2 explosives? Yo! Brian Gottlieb, thanks for the raid. Yeah, EE is a 0 mana spell. Brian! What's up? We're playing some PO Urza. Earlier I played Emry Urza, like the stock control list, mid-range list. It was like okay, but this is a lot more exciting. 1 well, 1 explosives. Yo, FPaw, thanks for the raid as well. They played Damping. So many conflicting opinions about what to do. I guess I'll cut 1 Witching Well. And just bite it to oof if I get oofed. How many oofs do they play? That's the question, right? I'm definitely not cutting lands. You can't make me do that. How many oofs does Scapeshift play? One to 2? Yeah, they have packs. Oh, did I submit? I'm not sure if I submitted in time. I think this is actually a keep. Try to turn to Urza. Yeah, that seems right. Sorry, this hand is actually great. Yeah, I misevaluated. Because I can make it turn 1 Everflowing Chalice. That's not ideal. Unban artifact lands, you cowards. Probably not a good idea. Alright, cycle Bauble. Sneckered Mountain. Alright, that's really good. I can also play the Witching Well and still leave up Stroke, which is kind of insane. Yo, what's up? Do I want the Saheeli? Probably. Don't want the explosives, but I do want the Saheeli, right? Saheeli seems pretty good here. It can be both, right? I think this is Saheeli on top. Oh, Saheeli does do that. You're right. I wonder if they Shatterstorm me and then get sad because I just Disdainful Stroke their Shatterstorm. This deck is fair, by the way. Doesn't look fair. No! Fortunately, I have another one. Alright, so that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can even play the Saheeli next turn as well. Yeah, that is good for us, actually. Okay. Six. So I guess I just attack for 6 and leave up Stroke, right? Because they die next turn if I do that. Right. Well, there's a lot of things I could lose to if I just tap out for Saheeli, right? So I shouldn't do that. This is now a GTS stream. Well, I normally don't shame people, but you can see what they said in the chat. I mean, I am slow while I'm streaming. I'm really slow while I'm streaming. A match last week I won with 4 seconds left on my clock. Do I, Cliffy? Do I? I used to be faster, but then I noticed I was losing a lot. So now I'm slower. Yo, what's up, Caroline? Happy September. My top 8 match was 6 minutes. That did happen. I died to Firecraft in 6 minutes last weekend. So I would need to draw 2 lands to make this hand good. And I'm also on the draw. Is turn 1 Emry even good? I feel like I should just mulligan this hand, actually. Oh, this is a lot better, I think. Just gonna bottom the Delta so I don't take damage. Lands is favored versus burn actually, Doomwake. But realistically, if you don't know how to play the matchup, then that's not the case. Also, if you did what Casey did and cut Glacial Chasm from your deck, then it's no longer favored. I will happily play you for money as lands versus burn. What's up, a Reuben sandwich? That's not what Glacial Chasm does, Doomwake. This seems harder. Okay, then why... I guess I don't understand. Why do you think the matchup is good? Because I think the matchup is great for lands. That might be one of the only good matchups left for the deck. So there are two... Alright, I'll explain after this match, because it's like kind of convoluted to explain. Interesting. So I'm going to get Pathed here, probably. If I play my Mox... I can leave up PO for a Path, which is actually pretty good, I think. Ascendancy does not seem good. So Doomwake, there are two ways lands wins in the matchup. It's either fast 20/20 or punishing fire all of the creatures. I think I'm going to do that, Cliffy. Or I might just do that now, right? Seems like I should just do that now. Should I return Urza now? Probably, right? They can force me here, but whatever, right? It costs them 2 cards to do that, so that's fine. Alright, that's fine. Well, the point is, if you force at their end step, they can't do it, right? I guess that's the only point. But it looks like they have nothing for that. They can for 3 mana, you're right. And I guess now they would have had the good opportunity to do that. They pitched a Cryptic command? Right, I'll lead with Emry and see what they do. I would bet a lot that they have another Cryptic in their hand, given that they pitched 1 Cryptic. Anyways, Doomwake, what happens in the land counter draw? Okay, that's fine. Sorry, so lands versus burn, you either make a fast merit wage, or you chasm walk them while punching firing them 20 times, which is obviously not the most pleasant experience, but I'll just attack for 5 now. But it is definitely doable. It gets worse versus Graveyard Hate, which is a problem. They draw Wrath? That sucks. I guess they just top decked that. It's better to draw first, I think. Oh, that worked out well. Don't think they can. I guess I might want to lead on Astrolabe. Alright. So if they don't snap Wrath, we're in pretty good shape. I guess I lead on Urza activation actually, right? Seems pretty good, Fae Frog. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm clearly learning the ropes of it. Alright. This is why I activated my Urza first. If I did that, then play my star afterwards, I would get value, essentially. I didn't really enunciate that very well, but that's what I was thinking. I think this deck sucks versus Goblin Guide, is what I'm told, but I'm not an expert, obviously. 6. Okay. Cannot pay 6. I feel like I want to attack with that construct, so I'll just give up the land drop to be able to attack with the construct, which I think is fine. Whoops. What does casting that do? Puts a Mox Amber into my graveyard. Guess I'm supposed to do that. Is there any reason not to attack with this? I guess Gideon Jura is the reason not to attack with this. Should I play around Gideon Jura from my white-blue opponent? Condemn. Also condemn. Alright. That's good enough for me not to do it. Alright, see ya, bud. For those of you who are just joining, we're in league number 2, round 2, game 1 versus white-blue control. We're up a game. Or we won the first match, sorry. This is game 1. I went 3-2 in the last league with mid-range. Sorry, mid-range Urza. 4-color mid-range Urza. It was fine. I'm going to play this first. Because lands are pretty bad. Those are good. So I can draw both, right? Yeah, I can draw both. I don't have any black or white cards in my main deck, so... I'm going to put the PO into my hand and then activate Urza probably. I guess I could also just leave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't... Yeah, I'm holding the PO. The question is, what else do I do? I think if I play that out, I have exactly enough to leave up PO and... Yeah, PO in response to Verdict might happen. Cool. I'm just going to attack with an 8/8, I think. I guess if I draw another creature, if I draw another artifact I can cast basically for free, like that, then I should attack with both to see if my opponent's dead. Because they didn't condemn my construct last turn, so I kind of feel like they probably don't have it this turn. And this is exactly 10 damage. Philatroka, thank you for the follow. Okay. So I guess they're going to snap, opt, and block. Interesting. So they drew path off their opt is the conclusion. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I think I'm just gonna leave up outcomes still. Wait, where did their verdict? Oh, they removed it to logic knot. Maybe I just activate again, and if I get verdicted, it's not even that bad. Because I'll have a outcome post-verdict, right? Actually, it's kind of bad. Actually, maybe I can kill them this turn. Yeah, you're right. I should do that. Derp, derp, derp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I'm going to return my creatures, because I think I might... Well, I definitely want the Urza in play. I don't know about the Emry. Maybe I just target the Emry as well? Did I forget to? Yo, the outcome interface is horrible. Because the cards are so close together. Let's see. Yeah, this interface sucks. Actually, I am going to pick up Emry, I think. I'm not going to pick up Urza. Oh, Christ, they had it. Okay, that's fine. They have no cards in their hand, so this is actually fine, I think. Alright. They just have 2 Field of Ruins with no targets. Oh man, that's funny. Alright. Probably all roads lead with this. I think they're dead, and it kind of doesn't matter what I do. Do I want to cast that one? Yes, because I want to make the construct. The construct one balls them, probably. 9/9, so I just make this into a 9/9 and attack. Doesn't matter which one I do, probably not. That was a pretty easy one. Alright. Computer was slightly lagging again, but they died. I guess Teferi comes in. Do I side out like 2 explosives? Is that what's going on here? Yo, Azure Ray, thank you for the follow. I guess I'll side out 2 explosives. They kind of seem like the worst card. White blue is close to a buy for this version. You can only imagine Emry making it better. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to side in more than this, but you can tell me if I'm wrong or not. Finesse, thank you for the follow. No, I don't think I want to mess with too much else. No, I think I'm just going to leave it alone. This seems like a hand I'm probably supposed to keep first white-blue. Possibly I should have kept that fetch for Mishra's Bauble later. Now that I think about it. Alright. Well, now I can't even activate Mishra's Bauble, so... I only have 2 Teferis that can bounce the Stony Silence, actually. But that's okay. We'll just have to sidestep it, which is definitely possible. Oh my god, are they extracting my Urza when I have one in my hand? That'd be kind of brutal, actually. Do you think if I target Witching Well, they'll target that instead? This guy sucks. Alright, I'm gonna play Saheeli. Kind of feel like it's a forced play. If they counter it, then I'll attack. If they don't counter it, I don't want to walk Emry into a snap because I don't think that's a good trade. Because I think my Emry is more valuable than their Snapcaster. But yeah, all of the discard we could have sided in would not be good versus Stony still. Plus, they can play it turn 2 on the play, so I think you mostly just have to play through it, is my suspicion, right? Alright, they forced it. I'm still not going to attack. They pitched a Snapcaster. No, I'm still not attacking. I'm a coward. Okay. Guess that happens. Only islands. Alright, definitely slamming this Urza because I really don't want to get extracted. Oh, I should have played my land first, I guess, to force the other delve. Might have been loose. It's possible. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know is the reality. So I'm not going to cast this until I have another thing to do on my turn. Because I think if I just cast it without a follow-up, then it's just like kind of not good to do. Because then they'll just get to use a cryptic command and possibly get to use another cryptic command if I don't overload them. CCMTG, thank you for the follow. I understand what you're trying to say. I just don't know the truth right now, is what I'm also saying. Alright, guess I should do it in response to this, otherwise I won't be able to do anything. Alright, sucks. I'm kind of dead now, I think, but I took the game actions I could. One island left in my deck. Doesn't even work. This is bad. They revealed Jace. I'm so dead. It's kind of unreal. Can't cast it because of the Teferi. That's like a really good interaction. Right. I think I'm done with this one. That's okay. We went 3 and 2 in the first week with 4-color mid-range Urza, and now we're on game 3 versus white-blue control as Paradoxical Urza. Maybe I'm supposed to have Needle in my deck? I don't think so, but potentially. We're on game 3 versus white blue, and I beat red green scape shift in the first round. So it's going okay. I don't think I'm going to change anything, actually. I mean, I can't really change anything all that well, so I'm not going to. No, there's no infinite combo, but generally what happens is you snowball so much that you can just do a bunch of stuff and just attack with a bunch of things over 2 turns. I think I'm meant to mulligan this. The problem is there's a lot of problems. Like, I just have 3 4-drops, 2 lands, and a Mox Opal that's not even active. I think I can do better. I guess this is better. I think I'm meant to keep on 6 cards and bottom the Nexus of Fate. It's kind of awkward, but I think that's where we're at. I think I'm actually going to bauble myself on turn 1 to see if I should fetch. And then if I'm supposed to fetch... Basically, I'm going to fetch if it's not a land on top. And if it is a land on top, I'm just going to draw it, then play my Astrolabe. Not great. Probably going to lose with all these 3 drops in my hand. Is my opponent going to surgical Mishra's Bauble? They have a stop. They didn't do it. I was thinking about it would be kind of funny if they did. I mean, I don't think they're supposed to, but they have that option to do so. Alright. Give me a land. Okay. I think I'm going to lead with Teferi. Question is, will I run them out of counterspells? Sucks. This is fairly unpleasant. Think I might be dead to the counter wall. Okay, I guess we have a shot. Only sort of, I guess. It's not like great or anything. Emry's been impressive for me so far. I'm going to hold the Bauble for Saheeli, I think. Actually, might not even get to that point. Oh, no. If they tap out this turn, then I can go Urza, Saheeli, Bauble, and then try to kill their Jace with my Thopter token. But we'll see if they let me do that. They probably won't. Right. Probably dead. I feel like most of my draws would not have beaten this draw. Oh, none of the draws without like a turn 2 active Mox or something would have beaten this draw, I think. Sucks. Yep. That interaction is so good. Didn't color it? Right. Whatever. The game kind of sucked. I guess I'll keep going, but gosh, every match is so exhausting with this deck. Oh gosh. But yeah, Emry's looked impressive. Playing against Utmos. Guess this is a keep too. My opponent appears to be an infect strategy. Could go explosives on one. Actually seems relatively good. Like, obviously that's like a little bit off plan, but I think that is actually good to do here. Because all the other plays are not that good. I wonder if Infect's a good matchup for this deck. My gut says no, but I don't have any evidence to suggest one or the other. Waterlogged Grove. Come on, just play 2 Noble Hierarchs. Just do it. I don't have the land. I don't have the land. Oh my gosh, am I dead? A Groundswell would kill me. Or, sorry, a Might of Old Cursor would kill me. I guess a Groundswell would also kill me, but... Okay. Just gonna say go, because that's all I can really do. Damn, there's a Nexus. Guess I'll pop it off. Actually, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe denying them Noble Hierarch is better. Let's work it out. If I go to 7 poison, that opens up a +2. I don't know. Am I supposed to just take this one? I think I am, actually, but it's sort of close. Alright, I'll take it. I'm not sure about that either. Like, that's an interesting decision, I think. I understand that, but so this is what I meant. If I took it and they played a hierarch, now I can pop it. I was planning on popping it end step. Ton plays games. Kind of wonder why they ran their hierarch into that. I don't think that makes any sense, right? They pierce it, that's fine, like, whatever. I'm not gonna play around pierce here, ever. Alright. I mean, they could, obviously, but I need to take the 2-for-1 there, also, obviously. I mean, I'm literally dead to any +2s, which is fine. Alright, dead. They didn't need the hierarch, is the reality. And also, it didn't matter what I did with regards to that elf last turn. Because I would have gotten overkilled almost no matter what. This matchup seems really easy for them. This seems not good. Is this a matchup where I overboard? Just because the matchup seems really bad? I think I want those. I don't think I want anything else. Is Emry good? Is Witching Well good? I feel like here I might want to shave down on those, but I don't know. Yeah, all of our cards seem bad. I don't think rebuying EE is really what this matchup is about, personally. I'm going to side those out, but I could be convinced that this is an error as well. I just don't have enough experience currently to say one or the other. What else am I allowed to cut? Like, that's the real question, right? Maybe Teferi, you're right. Maybe Teferi is not something I'm interested in. Maybe Pithing Needle is good. Like, Needle sort of works with the rest of our plan, right? So, I think I'm in the market for a Needle. Guess. Yeah, I could see that. That's why I decided against the Teferi as well. But also, like, it's kind of slow if you don't have a Mox, right? It's a lot of our cards are slow if I don't have a Mox. Probably gonna get steamrolled. Oh. I was about to say I was about to get killed by, um, whatchamacallit? Glistener Elf. No reason to play the Mox Amber out. It doesn't like do anything except tell them that I have a Mox Amber in my hand. Okay. That's kind of nice, actually. I think I'm just going to Brutality for 2 modes. I'm not going to drain them for 2. Yeah, I think repping Pierce is also better, but whatever. Our opponents will have to do whatever they want, right? Should I kill the Hierarch or the Elf? Probably the Hierarch, right? Because Hierarch is the same as Elf, except it's on the Nexus. Yeah, keeps them off double green. That's another good reason to do that. You might have Apostle's Blessing, but that's fine. Because that still is like 2 for 2 for me. Okay, their hand is Mook, Groundswell, Glistener Elf. I guess I'll take Mook then. Yo, the Hoppa, thank you for the follow. Okay. I guess I just... the problem is main phasing PO is not that exciting. Because what'll happen is I'll just have like... Let's see. Play the land, play the Mox, go down to 2 cards in hand, play PO, pick up 4 thing, pick up 3 things. Oh, I guess I would be exactly at 7 again. I guess I main phase it then. I'm going to leave my swamp untapped. I should cast that, probably. We have to start somewhere. I'll have exactly 7 cards in my hand after this. That was not particularly exciting, actually. Alright, I guess I'll see what they do on their turn. Because I know their hand has no protection currently. But also casting the Astrolabe here seems pretty maniacal. Like, I really want to kill that Nexus with my push this turn if I'm allowed to. I don't love that. I think that's not great. I'll just take 3. Alright, they're going for the Groundswell, which is good for me, actually. The reason to go for Groundswell this turn is they don't know if they'll have Landfall on later turns, so I think this actually makes sense for them to do. Well, it doesn't make sense to target that one, I think. I think you should target your Elf with the Groundswell if you're going to cast it. Because like, I could hypothetically have a blocker off of Urza. So if you're going to get something killed, you would prefer it to be... I have a lot of nothing in my hand, actually. I guess I'll lead with Astrolabe then. Not great. I think I'm going to play a Chalice for 2 and Brutality that Elf. I know their hand is Glistener Elf, so like dumping them for 2 is not interesting. And also, looking at their hand when I know they have an Elf is really not interesting either. Alright, so now I hope to draw something good. iBrun92, thank you for the follow. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday. Happy September to everyone. Alright, that's I guess that's something, alright. It's not that exciting. Yo, what's up, Jekka MT? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good one. I can play like the world's biggest Everflowing Chalice. Sweet. Good. Happy to hear that. One, two, three, four, five, six. So I could just play a Chalice with 3 counters on it. Oh yeah. Dicetron would like have a word with that claim. Obviously there's all of the decks that go infinite that would also say that as well. Should I play my land? I guess so. Like, if I draw an outcome, having the land in play would be so much better than not. And they're, like, realistically, by this point, they're going to call any bluff. Mostly because I think they're forced to. So I think having the land in play is slightly better than not. Also, if I just draw Urza, then I would much rather have the land in play as well. Because I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So if I somehow made 3 more artifacts / 2 artifacts in a land off Urza activations, then the extra land play would be good. So I guess it's a convoluted way of saying that I think buffing there is not good. God, I was just scared that they drew Scale Up, which would instantly kill me. attack with 2 servos. I'm going to hold the Opal because if I draw a Psi, I'd rather make a token off the Opal immediately. I mean, yeah, it generates a servo, but I think getting the servo and Thopter is way better. Just playing it is not that impactful, I think. We lost to white-blue pretty hard. We beat Titan Shift in round 1. And we lost game 1 pretty badly to Infect. I don't know how this game's going. It looks like better. Like, I killed 2 of their Infectors, but... We might be dead to Groundswell. Kicked Vines. Alright, I guess we died to that too. Kind of just petered out there. Oh, there's Outcome. I would have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Nope, can't draw anymore, but I think that would have been pretty good. What else? Sometimes you get infected, and sometimes you are the infector. Match number 4. We're 1 and 2 currently, but it's okay. Anyways, I think if you have a deck that's like that, that's probably okay, actually. This hand's also okay. Kind of think I should just bauble my opponent and see what they're doing to get more information with all my cards. Because there are certain matchups where I would much rather just play the Chalice. Inquisition of Kozilek. I guess my Witching Well is more important. Okay, nice. So they'll probably Inquisition my Emry. Guess they might not. Actually, I think they will. Ooh, they don't even have an untapped land. Okay. That's kind of cool. If I'd gone for the other play, I could have had to turn to Urza, but I think that was, like, not actually correct. So I can Chalice for 1, play Opal, play Emry. Is there a reason to play the explosives? I guess there is, because, like, they're actually pretty likely to Inquisition me next turn. Yeah. That's the conclusion I finally came to. No, it's not dead because um it's a Mox Sapphire with Urza out second path, right? Like, isn't that the actual thing it's doing here? I'm gonna actually target the Bauble to brick their discard, essentially. I could activate, or I could just deterministically draw a card with the Bauble end step. Wonder which is better to do. Probably just activate, actually. Ooh, I could sack the low end step. Maybe that's better than both. Actually, that's probably better than both. So I'll just say go. Yeah, you're right. I can even float him in off the well itself to pay for it. It's kind of nice. Small things in life, I suppose. I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 pay for the well, then I crack the Bauble. The question is, how many artifacts do I actually want to, like, spew off? Because... Oh, well, they decided they didn't want to play anymore. Well then. Against Jund, kind of feels like I'm, like, sort of good versus them already. It feels like Nexus is probably not great. Maybe I just want, like, a minimum number of, like, fatal pushes so I don't get run over. But that's, like, about it. Like, it seems like I'm pretty well set up for some. Emry might not be that good versus Scavenging Ooze, but... I don't know. Maybe I can shave, like, a very small amount of stuff to fit in a small amount of interaction. Like this. And just call it a day. Because I think if we get, like, one of our engine cards online, we'll probably beat them. Oh, that's true. Well, sort of true. Yo, it's up 10 grams. We're 1-2 currently. I lost to Infect and I lost to Blue-White Control. I beat Red-Green Scape Shift. The White-Blue match, Game 3, literally all of the spells I played got countered, and I lost, so... They went like Mana Leak, Spellcaller, Teferi bounced the Spellcaller, Crypt to Command. It was kind of a slaughter. Whereas Infect does not seem like the best matchup. I'm not gonna lie. But we're still at it. I'm on match 4, even though I'm 1-2. We're playing against Jund. And I'm just basically going to keep any functional 7-card hand versus Jund. I don't know about these Witching Wells, but I don't know. I guess they're probably okay. I guess I have cracked the Witching Wells a bunch tonight already. Like, as inspiration. Inspiration's not, like, the most embarrassing card you could register. Like, a long time ago, there have been combo decks I killed with Inspiration. Oh, that's funny. Probably just play my Astrolabe. Because I don't even know what I'm looking for yet. In a turn or two, I'll probably know better what I'm looking for. Well, I guess I can just play all my stuff now. Yeah, they seem like Astrolabe's 5 through 6. Nah, Brick's Inquisition. Too late. I forgot you can't undo scries anymore. But I do want that Psy. I might not want the PO. Actually, what I did is fine. Sort of. I can use my fetch to not draw the PO if I don't want to. That's an oof. Right, well. Now it seems like I don't want to draw that PO. I hope my Psy does not get killed. Like, if the Psy gets killed, I'm pretty much toast, I think. Because, like, my hand doesn't really do very much. That's not great either, really. Did they mulligan this game? They did not. So am I supposed to bring in Teferi versus these Dex tangrams? I don't actually know. The Hoppa. I'm partial to the original opt myself, but I can understand why people would not be. Alright. This is fine as long as they don't have another powerful 2-drop. Well, I guess this is Jund. Jund is just powerful 2-drops. I don't think I cash in the artifacts because the problem is I want the artifacts for both of these things. Like, it seems counterproductive to cash in 2 artifacts to just for me to play. The problem is, how much damage am I taking next turn? Could hypothetically block there. If they attack with everything, I would take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I'm not allowed to just like dirtle like this. All right. Really can't foresee myself using Wishing Well this game, or the explosives really either. Alright. I guess I'll just crack at main phase, just in case if they like go after my artifacts so I can sack them to draw a card. Not in great shape, but I think my play was good. Alright. Lightning Bolt. That's probably like good enough in some weird way. was virtually, well, I guess it wasn't impossible for my hand to be a 3-drop, but I would have had to have drawn the 3-drop or whatever off of the Sai sacrifice, I think. This is 8. If I block here, I take 6. What happens next turn? Guess this is probably forced. I want to make them use the bolt on my side as well. Essentially. Alright. That's not good. This becomes a 4-4, right? Yeah, so... Cool. Honestly, the Emrys were not that much. They were, like, between 8 to 9 per. The real problem was just finding them in time. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I don't see how I can win anymore, because like if they just fire up all of their things, I have to block on both of those. I guess they could have drawn a discard spell. Then I would have only had to block like this and that. But now I'm literally dead. Really? Oh, so they just skyrocketed? Wow. Cool. So I guess I got in ahead of the game by just begging people on the internet. That's always nice when that works out, I guess. I guess I should have 4 push in. Kind of hate diluting my deck so much, but it's probably correct. I guess this is what I signed up for when I put push into my deck. Again, I'm going to keep any functional 7-card hand versus Jund because I think that's how it goes. And this is technically functional. It's not like the most exciting, but... Perhaps I'm overboarding, I guess. I don't really know. They took my wishing well. Makes sense. Alright. So, I get to leave up push. Which is nice. Then maybe I get to play like Chromatic Star, I guess. Guess I could hypothetically kill my Emry here. Sucks. Alright, back to having nothing. Great. This is kind of what I was worried about by boarding like this, but... What did I take out? 3 Emrys and a Nexus. Opponent's in the tank now. I'm not sure about what. I guess what land to play tapped. Alright. Let me just draw some cantrips or something. I don't know. Something besides what I'm drawing. Alright. I guess I'll play that. I've seen lists that play both, but I think I'm gonna cycle. Do I want to cycle both of these? Probably. It's gonna be so, like, it feels so hard to get any traction going. I mean, I guess if I hadn't sided like the way I do, I would just have a bunch of Emrys in my hand. But that might have actually been better. Alright, give me another Sire, Saheeli or something. I don't know. Anything would be nice. Right, that plays. Can't play the Astrolabe because it requires snow mana, but this is okay. Yeah, I think it's actually fairly common to have a few bobs, like maybe a small number, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just going to activate. Gosh, it's almost been 5 hours of streaming today. It's working out well. This is like rapidly spiraling out of control for my opponent, which is good for me. Well, I guess this worked out okay, but I'm not sure. It feels like I got pretty lucky this game. See, that actually makes sense for them to have been holding. There wasn't like a great grudge target before. wonder if they grudge Servo or Mox. Oh, yeah, it's possible I was actually supposed to hold that land for Lily. I think you're right. Never punished, though. Outcome. Three, four. So I think they're gonna grudge something at my end step, then I'll outcome in response. So it's kind of nice. If they don't grudge anything, I can just say go as well, and like, it's also kind of nice. Alright, they didn't do anything. I suppose if they cast like literally any 2-drop, I'll just respond with outcome picking up all of my small things. The Saheeli, the Astrolabe, the Mox Amber, and the second Astrolabe. Just going up that many cards I don't think Jun can usually beat. Kind of wonder if I should just initiate anyways. And force them to use the grudge. Guess I will. I think that's just too good to pass up. Plus, it makes another servo. Like, they're actually fairly close to being dead somehow. Oh, that's for my other Snooker round one. I know there's 7 total. I was like, why is there only 1 left in my deck? I should probably have checked right there first before I did anything. I think we can just like full blown go off. Just kind of the most enjoyable part of this deck, really. Kind of feels like this deck would be better with Serum Visions, though. I know, like, some people have been playing it recently. It really does have that feel about it. My opponent only has 2 lands on like turn 8 or turn 7, I guess. Yes, I'm doing that too. One thing that's actually not great against is that my opponent potentially has is it looks like they might have a Fatal Push in their hand, really, so but I guess I shouldn't really worry about that. Maybe I should. Alright, I'm gonna play around the Fatal Push. Because I feel like that's actually a pretty likely holding. I can start turning servos into Wishing Wells, which is kind of funny. I guess I'll do that. So they had the bolt. I have them beat by so much next turn that's not even funny. I read them for push, not bolt, but whatever. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess that probably would have been a DM. Okay. It's actually getting late for me now, personally. Been at it for almost 5 hours now. Gonna call it quits now and pay it forward to someone else. Let's see who's doing stuff. Hmm. Wyatt's playing standard. That's about it. Alright. See y'all on a different day.